Hiya, it's Trevor Else from Carp Fishing HQ. Just going through a few old videos, DVDs, and came across this film of a 18-pound common in 17th of the 6th 95, which was some time ago now. Dave that took this video, we've sort of lost touch, so if you're looking at this, Dave, please get in touch via the links on the website, or if anyone out there knows Dave that would recognise me and where I'm fishing, please tell him to get in touch with me, because we've lost touch. So it was an 18-pound common. This fish now will probably be around the mid-30s, may even be 40-pound mark. All these fish now have grown through into that range from that age date. This is Pete, old member of this lake, and this was the first 30-pound carp that was caught from our lake, and one of I would think of a rare number in the Colne Valley at the time. 95 again, I would think it's about the same time. Very good angler Pete, never used a bivvy, always wandering about with his chair, and he never quite knew wherever he was going to turn up. You know, if he was sometimes hidden in the bushes and you started to think, oh, this is a nice place to fish, there was Pete sat in the bushes. So we used to call him Pete the Creep. So again, not seen Pete for a long time, so if you watch this, Pete, and you want to get in touch via the links on the website, would be great. But again, very big fish for that time and date, so yeah, interesting to look back at these fish and to see now how they've grown. I've got pictures of most of these fish that I've caught in recent times, so I'll be digging them out and putting them up for you all to see. Here I am taking it out from the sack and bringing it up the bank. As you can see, we've got the old chest waders on. It's been raining, and you can probably see in the background there, old bite alarms were all getting wet, so I've put some plastic over the top, and you don't really need to do that these days because they're all pretty waterproof. So this is a fish. I'm sure I've caught this fish in recent times. I believe it was about 38 pound, but I couldn't swear to it. But we'll find the pictures and we'll be looking at that very shortly. Bit of fish handling there. When you're holding these big fish, I mean, I still class this as a big fish. It was 19 pound in the picture, but it's still a big fish, and you got to handle them properly. You got to show them who's boss. And when you do turn them upside down like that, they just get slightly disorientated and they stop flapping around. Because they want to just go back in the water. They don't know that they're having their pictures taken. So just always when you're picking up these fish, you know, as you see there, grab them from the pectoral fin. Make sure that you got all of them. Two handles there, one at the back, one at the front. Hold them, you know, like that. And if they start flipping, either get them back down on the mat or turn them up if you've got them up. And turn them over like I showed you earlier. They will stop flipping around. And it's easier to handle them, and more importantly, they don't damage themselves. Just putting the sling back underneath the fish to return it back to its home. And again, another little fish there, another linear type scaly fish. I wouldn't say it was a linear because of the scales are sort of circly scales, but I would still call it a linear. And I'm going to find some pictures. I'm sure I've seen this fish as well recently, so this was 8 or 9 pounds, so I'm going to find some pictures of this when it's grown into a much bigger fish. Very interesting. Been interested in looking back at these pictures.